We have 4 very, very large formats of engagement with them before a student gets placed. So the first is, of course, live projects.
Yeah.
Actually, before live projects, the CXO company would come here and interact with the students. They would understand entire, let's say, the bow and arrow approach. How many quivers do students have in their arrows in terms of skills, right? Then we engage them with live projects where a real-time problem is given to the students of today to solve for tomorrow, right? That's when this company starts engaging with us.
Yeah, and building that confidence.
They get to see the students not just in an interview setting, but in a classroom setting where they're actually working on a real project.
Then of course, we either have internships or students visiting those companies to see how company life is every day, interacting with the
one-day
leadership.
challenge. Yeah.
The one-day challenge, where they get problem statements and they have to solve them deeply.
And
this
they
is
work
all
with
valuable.
their
At
team.
Axis Bank.
Yes.
It was Axis Bank. right?
Axis
Last
Bank,
week?
yes.
Yeah.
Last week we had an ODC, which is a one-day challenge. And then after that, when we have that period of engagement of 3-4 months, when they've actually understood what our students are all about and what strategic influence they can drive in the organization, that's when they come forward.
Yeah, it's not a probation period. It's a way of testing our talent, and for students to also see the fitment in the company, in the set. It's a
You're not
perfect
making
match.
that decision over one day. In
Yes,
the morning,
absolutely.
8 a.m. is my interview, and then by 11 a.m. they're forcing me to make a decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so wrong. But also one thing, I've noticed about your team is that you're working so hard with the students that the number of interviews per student is like what 5 or 6 before they get an offer.
Yeah, it's around 7 now. Yeah.
7 now, right? So every student is going through 7 interviews, 7 companies.
7 companies, different companies.
7 companies, and sometimes they get rejected, sometimes they reject the offers.
Yes,
All of that
yes,
happens.
yes.
But in other business schools, is my sense that 1 interview, maximum 2 interviews,
Max.
and done. Right? So you don't get to see options, explore, grow as a person.
Exactly.
You don't get that evolution ka chance only.
Exactly.